Then I got very bored. And I was passing the road here one day and there was for sale sign on this. And I said, that would do grand now for a nice quiet life. And we were here a very short time when we discovered we're one of the most important heritage sites in Ireland. And that's how it all really happened. You know, but we'll go now and we'll run the dog and we'll come back then and we'll start with the story of the history. Okay, and we go this way.
Here, they got a little group out there. Is he going to herd the horses? Ooh. Uh-oh. Let's kill the horses.
Now stand along by the wire here.
Okay.
Look at the dog. Oh, wow. Is it electric?
No.
Yeah, just to be sure.
Should I grab it to see?
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead.
Pee on it, Dave.
It's not like I heard it. No,
Now,
okay. So if I bump it, he's listening.
the sheep are actually going to come down to me now. But I've got to get the dog to the outside of the sheep to bring him to me. Because if he ran straight up to them, they'd be gone. You know, so if they were way up now, I'd have to send the dog on a big circle to get in behind him to bring him to me. You know, and I would send the dog now. I won't send him any of the sheep, I guess. Come by.
Look at, they're going by the horse.
Come in, come in, come in. Come on. Here, come here, come here. Here, away, away.
Oh, wow, look at him go.
The dog has been something about the house.
Look at him. Look at him. Oh, now they're playing.
Come in, come in. Come into me. Come into me. Sit down.
No, no. Not hooked up.
Way up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Steady now, steady.
Get together like sheep.
Come by. Come by.
Poor sheep. Getting chased around.
Come by.
They're like, oh no, not again.
Oh, he's fine. Come by. Come by.
They're nice, strong.
Sit down. Sit down. Come by. Sit down. Sit down. Way out.
That's great.
Steady now.
See the sheep out in the field. They look like snotty
Horses help, huh?
Horses are wanting to. Oh, that's just horses.
Ooh. Hi, sheepies.
I'm looking for that dog.
No, the dog is, no, they're not.
Yeah, they don't like the dog. They're
No, not the dog don't like them.
Hello, sheepies. Hello.
He's guarding them. He's got his eyes on them.
Sit down. Oh, wait. Sit down. Come on. Stand. 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 Way out.
Way out.
Sit down.
That's lovely.
Come on. Steady. Steady. It's all in the eye. Like he doesn't bite him, he doesn't back at him, he stares at him.
Okay, sure. Not sure how good they are. It's hard to get them both.
He doesn't hurt the sheep,
Better than nothing.
Sorry?
He doesn't hurt the sheep.
No.
He doesn't touch the sheep.
Not unless they're really positioned.
And then what? He looks at them.
Yeah, when things get very bad, like
You want me to hold the umbrella?
he'd have to show it was 99 times out of 100. You'd have caught him now if I wasn't done with here.
Oh. That was exciting.
Ladies. Sit down. Away. Sit. Sit. Sit down.
Concentration.
I know. Are you guys really afraid of that little dog? She don't look at him like. Yeah, we don't want that guy.
Stand. Sit down. Here, I'm there. When I said that'll do, his head came up. You know, that's job over, like. You know, he's down, concentrating. When I say over, up comes the head. But now I come outside the gate because if I take my mind off of him, he's gone.
Thank you.
That was
awesome.
wonderful.
Is that the remains of a house?
Take your time now, we get everyone together.
Hey, lady, get back from
Now,
here.
as I said,
He's giving up on me here.
we were a very short length of time here when we discovered that we had made an awful mistake in buying a town. Now, when you buy a town without knowing it, I gave up the drinking.
This is the town.
But in the field there behind the church stood a very, very wealthy, prosperous town. Started in the 12th century, died out in the 16th century.
Wow.
Now, when we got home with the price of it, the first thing we done, we wrote the history of that field, 140 pages, and the detail is the names of the families and the rent they paid in the 12th century. Nobody else in the world has it. Now we knew we had something special. The names of the families and the rent they paid, yeah? But now, before we go any further, the people that were really floats my boat on this is the intelligence of the people in the early 12th century. They really knew what they were about. The biggest problem here was law and order. There wasn't any. So with that in mind, there's the River Nore here on this side. So, and that is the fastest river in Europe. So they're very safe from attack from that side. You have a small river then under the Abbey there, which is okay for security, but very suitable for the waterways. The two waterways right in town and the river reached fast at that time. Perfect. There was a timber moat or timber wall on this side here because the timber was gone. It was high enough that it never flooded, and all the big storms came in this way. So it was up out the flood, it was down out the storm. They had all the protection they possibly could have and a great source of energy. But they knew exactly what they were at. They got it right. But then, when we had a history in the bag, then this is the next thing we done here. She was an actor.
Okay.
Yeah, when she died, no one knew she was alive even.
She owned the place. Did she own
No, she'd have been one. Come in along now, folks. A lot of people come behind it. Go over and have a look at this stone here. They're one of the best cast stones in Ireland. Keep coming, keep coming.
He's gonna tell us. What's the
Now, Dad, do you know your flowers? If the ladies don't know the flowers, nobody knows them.
Quarterly.
No.
Lilies.
What flower is on that stone?
Lilies?
Yeah, there are a few more to come. Well, come in another bit there are a few more to come. Now this stone here we're talking about is one of the best carved stones in Ireland. And this lady here told me what it was. It's the lily. Now the lily coming from the cross, what it means is resurrection. New life coming from the cross. Now that was cut in 1830 and it is perfect. There's nobody alive today that can do that. Nobody. And this one here, it has 8 flowers, 2 in each corner. Now it's taken an awful lot better hand than mine to put on a piece of paper once. This fella pushed the rock 8 times and got these from exactly the same. Masterpiece of work. Now, do you see the laurel wreath? You've seen the Roman films, you've seen the Olympics. What does it stand for? Caesar wore it now. They were in the Olympics. Victory. So this guy is a victory over death. This guy is going to rise again, and I'm going to wait and see. And there is no hurry. Now, can any tell me the name of that flower?
Ladies mantle?
No, you all have one of them now.
It's a succulent.
It's a belly button.
A belly button?
Catholics, there's no Protestants, there's no politics. You either believe or you don't. It's simple as that. But they were all christened in the Christian church. We call them parish church. They call them Christian church. And that worked out awfully well later when the genealogists came back to try and trace the history. Every birth and every date in the whole area was in the book in that church. So if the book survived, you got the lot. If the book was gone, you got nothing. And there was kind of no in between. But even today, if you wanted to trace, by the way, can you all understand it?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much.
If you want to trace a family in Ireland, the church is far the best place to start. Do you know, because they have much better than the state. Okay, we go to church.
Right there, anybody that's stepping.
It's Sunday.
What's right there?
It's Sunday now. How are everyone? No, now I'm on the other right side.
There's 25 of us.
Yeah, but I'm not great at counting.
Oh. Are you preaching, Ross?
Yeah.
Dave's getting all this so we can go back to the bus and he'll just bring it.
Now, how about everyone?
Yeah.
Now, the first thing I want to draw your attention to here is the size of the church. There was 27 houses in the town, and the church was far too big for 27 houses. But in the 27 houses, there were 14 taverns. There was actually a pub in every second house. And none of them made sense if we were together, but what's really going on here, because St. Nicholas is here, the pilgrims were coming, they were praying in the church, they were staying at the little hotel. Pilgrim town. Do you know, and just the size of the thing now, the altar would have been at the window in there, because everything faces east. And the congregation stood out here. Now you'd have no bother fitting 200 people standing here. Like, so this was big, like. And now at the time this was in existence, there was 500,000 people in Ireland. And there were somewhere 150 to 170 here. So if everyone in the town came into the church, they would fill it. You know, like that, but for all pilgrims, they came from near and far. Now, the 3 arches, that's a rood screen. A rood screen is Latin, and what it means is where you hang the crucifix. Now, the priest lived up home. See when they shoved up the belfry and built on up? Now, the reason for that was if the law and order problem, if the town was attacked, that's the man they'd be after. And they couldn't get at him up there. See, he'd have the money and he'd have the control. So if you got him, you really had the town. You know, but there was no getting at him up there. Right, we're going up a little bit. There's only one way up to him, and that's out here. In one at a time. So you have no room for your hands there now. You can't do anything. And your head down. And the policeman on the steps waiting for you. What? Another little bit? We're down now again tonight. But, like, once you're in there, you're safe. One man could hold an army there. You know, was down to one. And he had all the advantages inside to stop him. And all the castles in Ireland, except one, the stairs is built clockwise. Reason being that the guy coming down the stairs has plenty of room to use his right hand. The guy coming up the stairs against the wall, he can't do anything. But yeah, and on the stairs then, and a lot of the stairs, they put a trip step in the stairs. You'd be living there, you'd know how that awkward step was, and you'd have no bother with it. But the stranger come in kicking up a fuss. Once he hit that stairs, that's the end of him. You know, because might was right, like defence was very important. Now look up. That's a Roman design. And now they built it all out in timber first. They put the stone on top, they wedged the stone, took away the timber 800 years ago. Now there's no steel, there's no concrete, there's nothing in that, only just solid to solid. Now they would have put stuff like that on it later for decoration, but like the principle of the art is solid to solid. Okay?
The sound that saved the wrecks like thee. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm not a music person at all, but I think the church holds the sound good here.
It does.